Hey, everybody. Excuse me. Hey, everybody. There we go. Try to. A little better here. I cannot believe it is already December, but I'm sure you guys can't either. So I was in the chat a little beforehand here, and I just wanted to say hello to all the people. Jenny, I was in her stream earlier today. Nice to see ya. Michaela, hello, hello. Sounds like Baloo. Devin's here. Howdy, howdy. And just so y'all know, this is my checklist for sprints. I have to have all the things: water, tea, cookie, phone, planner, pens, paper, all the pens, and then I feel prepared. Well, I don't eat all of it, but I use some of it. So yeah, not all of it will be gone. That's true. Thank you, Devin. Sanity check. Sanity check. So December, I've got my little Christmas tree. I've got my little, I don't know, decoration, whatever this is here. Productivity with the check mark and the sprint with the shoe. So all my icons helping me focus. What are you guys working on today? So I was in Jenny Noble's sprints earlier and I was doing kitchen stuff because I didn't need to be in front of the screen. But because I'm running this one and hosting, now I've got to sit in place. And so I've got computer related stuff. I've got a newsletter for Yola Boca Flowed to put out. I've got an email to send to Yola Boca Flowed authors. And I've got 2 Patreon posts that I want to get done. So she don't ask much, ladies and gents. Oh boy. Sandy's even here. Sandy, I'll have you know, I was putting your name down for Aphrodite Lee's academia murder. It sounded like it was right up your alley. So Aphrodite Lee, you should check it out. She said her next book that's coming out isn't based in the boarding school, but it's the next generation. So I don't know, maybe get the first book and tell me if you like it. We had a book birthday party, and I haven't read the first book, but I like absorbed a lot of info from the people who were there, which was fun. Nice to see you here on a work day, and hope your week is going well. I was just explaining what I'm going to be working on, a couple email newsletter posts to go up. And if anyone else wants to throw in the chat what they're going to work on, we can cheer you on and check in. Michaela says, I've reached my writing goal for the day, so I will listen to my audiobook at this stream. Woohoo! Congratulations. Gina Noble, I'm still listening to my book. It's taking longer than I expected. All right, all right. Does that mean you're listening back to hear where there are mistakes? That can take a long time. Jim's books, reading, and stuff. And I just did a tag this week based on his alphabet tags. It says it is past midnight in Tbilisi, so I won't be with you for this productivity sprint. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, Jim. Rest well. And yeah. So I'm going to put in a time. I guess we'll start 5 minutes after because we are hungry or thirsty or whatever you want to call it today. And I usually do 20-minute sprints, so that is okay with everybody. I'll just pop this up here, and then people will know what we're doing. I don't use timers. They just seem to distract, and I don't know, I get, what's it called, flustered when I have to do all the things. But so that means you'll just get me like whispering to bring people back to the the round table. And Ginny says, yes, listening back to catch mistakes. Didn't realize how different it was to do, but I'm liking it so far. It beats reading it out loud yourself, let me tell you, because I did that before. Dia? I've seen your icon, I think, in Courtney's sprints, but I don't remember how to pronounce her name. So I'm going to go Dia. Tell me if it's wrong. Welcome. And we've got 30 seconds to go. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to draft an email first. The least fun. So if everyone else is ready with your pens and papers and tea and cookies, feel free to jump in, and I will mute myself and see you in 20 minutes. All right, welcome back. There's that voice in your room that made you jump and think someone was in the room with you, which is what Ginny's did when I was there this morning, except she did it with beep, beep, beep. Just funny. Dia says, I got it right. Excellent. And David Wiley popped in to say hello. Oh, and this is a great mug idea. How did we do? I just need to put like the salutation at the end of the email and send it off to my cohort. So I'm feeling pretty good. I got one task down. So let me know how you guys did and whether you're feeling good about it. For me, it's 12:30 in the Pacific Northwest. So what is that noise? I feel like I'm feeling scrabbly claws or something. So nope, it's the decoration. Okay, good. Oh, and Shannon is settling in. She says, hello, I can make it now. Had to get my son off the bus and get him set up with a snack. Excellent. Belly up to the snack bar, Shannon's son. Jenny's saying, LOL, got food, thinking of making cookies. Well, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, this is my cookie reward, by the way. This is a Lebkuchen, which is like wafer wax. It's not wax, it's a wafer, and it tastes like cardboard almost. But then there's gingerbread and it's dipped in chocolate. So that's my reward waiting for me. The other reward, just to share with you guys, is I'm going to be going to visit Yosoi Candles in Northeast in my car later today, because I looked around and I realized that I had run out of good smelling candles, and I miss them. I looked at the one that I had, and it's been so many years since I got it. They don't make it anymore at Archipelago. So, bummer. So I'm going to go replenish and get maybe two. I'm excited. It's going to be a bit of a dent in the budget, but what are you going to do? What kind of cookies is Jenny making? Alice on the Giant Bookshelf. She's here. Welcome. I've been reading the Iliad to be productive. Alrighty. David Wiley loves the mug. Great choice. Thank you. Thank you. It's from the Author Accelerator, authoraccelerator.com. It's an author organization. Very good idea. Jenny's making almond butter cookies, kind of like peanut butter. Oh, almond butter, not almond butter cookies. Got it. Got it. And Dia says, I've been hesitating on what to work on for the whole sprint. Oh, no! I believe that is the definition of she who hesitates is lost. Well, you can write it out and then, just pick one and go with it. And then if it doesn't work, just skip over and do another thing. Just make a start. I think that's the most important. Shannon says, I like almond butter cookies, but not peanut butter ones. Oh, interesting. I like both. Oh, and that's a great segue. Thank you. My segue is that tomorrow, here we go. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a bake-along live on YouTube. So Lana did put up the link, so I'm able to put this here. It's called the Tolkien Cook-Along, but it's actually a bake-along because we're going to be baking cookies. They're called 10-Cup Ranger Cookies, and this is like the 5th time they're doing a Tolkien nerd live cooking show. This is Lana and Rosie doing this, and I get to join, and Amy of Potato Brarian gets to join. So we're both very excited to nerd along with them because we've been in the chat the whole time. Giving them grief about Tolkien facts and character traits and all this stuff. So we're very excited for the Ranger cookies. Jenny says, I've never tried almond butter for cookies. I hate peanut butter, so I thought to try. Excellent. They're different. Yeah, I mean, they do taste different. And if you have an allergy, that's definitely a cause for finding an alternative. Fun. Michaela says, anything with chocolate on it, it's fine for me, right? Even if there's a little bit that tastes like cardboard, because it's part of the tradition. Lebkuchen. Someone with a better German accent can tell me how to actually say that, but I don't speak German, so yeah, there we go. Oh, the other cool thing is that the tea is very special. This is a tea blend that no one else has because my friend Elle Mitchell, another author, made this blend for my birthday, and it's called Dear Margaret, It's Me, Elizabeth. That's the name of the blend. Um, and so far, I've gotten notes of caramel, of cooked fruit, and of French toast. So it's a very nice black tea with a little bit of flavoring. Excellent gift. Shannon says I'm running sprints with my Discord group then, but I'll try to stop by and say hi. Yeah, it's early Saturday morning, 9 for me. And you're central, so it's 11. So yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Last time it was like 2.5 hours long, but this is just cookies, so it shouldn't be that long. But we just talk so much about the Tolkien nerdery that um you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. And then along with that, because Alana and Rosie are two of my good booktube friends who also know Amrita, I'm popping up a GoFundMe for our friend Amrita. She has Amrita by the Book channel on YouTube, and she hasn't been here for the past few months because she's been fighting cancer. So she's been having treatments and braving it out and being a bold fighter. So she's putting her friends have organized this, I should say. I think they have a $33,000 goal, and they just put it out a few days ago. So we're trying to get the word out so anyone can put some money in there and help her deal with the costs of all the cancer treatment. She lives in India, so we always had to change our times to accommodate someone halfway around the world. And we've all been thinking of her as she's been absent because she has the greatest laugh, she has the funniest sense of humor, she has the greatest insights with all the books she reviewed. So if you want to check out her channel, that'd be great. But also check out the GoFundMe and help out if you can. Much appreciated. All right, so that is one sprint down. And I talked about my tea. I talked about a couple of links. We had diet deciding what to do, so maybe people can put in what they're going to do next. The Iliad. Let's see. I'm going to finish up my email and send it to my co-host and then work on a Patreon post. Ugh, these are so hard. I don't know why they're so hard. I used to put up blog posts pretty regularly, and then a few years ago I stopped. Same with the newsletter, and I'm trying to sort of switch it over to Patreon because now I'm doing Patreon. But it's like a I don't know, like running, how you stop and start. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain has like a block about it, but you do these every month, and I have to figure out what I'm going to write about. So put in what you're going to be doing on your sprint next, and I'll put the time in so we're ready to go here. Let's start at 12:35. Do another 20 minutes if that's okay with everybody. Pretty focused today. Maybe November's rubbed off on me with all the nano sprinting we did with you guys. Nice to see you here after making new friends. Oh, Jenny needs to write her blog about nano, so I guess I'll work on that. That sounds good. Yay. And if you finish it, bonus, you can put the URL in the chat and then we'll all go to read it. That sounds good. Michaela is still with the audiobook. Excellent. Shannon writing emails. Yep, sounds familiar. Is there anything else I was going to let you guys know? Maybe you're wondering what Yule Book Afloat is. It's a book fair that we have in the Pacific Northwest. It's happening on Sunday, December 12th from 11 to 3:30. I have an author friend, Molly Ringel, who's coming down from Seattle to display at it. I'm very excited to meet her in person. And there's going to be a flea market, and there's going to be all these Christmas decorations. It's in a vintage, like huge warehouse market, and really looking forward to it. So that's one of the emails that I'm writing. And yeah, exciting. Alice in the Giant Bookshelf, more Iliad, because that is a chunker. I get it. Okay, so 30 more seconds. I'm going to mute myself, and we'll see you in 20 minutes. Ho, ho, ho. All right. Ooh, it got warm. I don't know if that's because of the tea or what. Welcome back. Welcome back. Wake up. If you fell asleep, you're doing the sprint wrong. So Jeannie checked out. Said thanks for the sprints. Have a great weekend. And Alice as well. Stopped reading the Iliad. Has to go and feed the cat. Good weekend. That's right. It's Friday. First Friday of the month. So that's why we have productivity sprint today. As I said, I'm doing the bake along tomorrow morning. What else have I got up my sleeve? Well, there's my posting schedule. Sunday, I've got my TBR going out. Tuesday, I've got my wrap up going out. And then the really fun surprise is next Friday in a week, I'm going to be doing a tag with a group of author tubers. It's the 90s kids tag. And I had been in a bunch of live streams with other author tubers that I realized were the same age. And so I thought, we should do this tag together. That's going to be so much more fun. So anyway, that is what I'm going to be doing next Friday. If you want to put it on your calendar and join us, 5 p.m. Pacific, so 8 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully that's late enough for people who are working during the day. But yeah, that's the exciting news. I don't know. I don't think I'm done with my Patreon posts, but at least I've got the idea and I've got a good start. I've got a good running start with it. So how about everybody else? Let me know how you did on your sprint. I'm going to take another sip of water because why am I so red? Heater's on, but the window's open. I guess I should change that. Hold on. There we go. Gem of books. Jumped in late, reading The Winter Sea. Oh, yay! Yay. Big Susanna Kearsley fan. I hope you're loving it. I need to read The Firebird again for sure. I don't know if I have a copy of The Winter Sea. I just checked and I do have like 4 of her books. I have Mariana and I have another one, and they're all sort of like floating around in my head, but I know I remember The Firebird being like so impactful. Dia says, I've been unconvincingly trying to play some video games. The thing is, I'm tired and struggling to get in the writing mood. Where are you with your current project? Did you go real hard for Nano and so like your muscles are sore and you're trying to like limber back up after a really hard practice? That's understandable. And hey, don't look at me for writing because there's been a writing drought for all of November and it seems to be continuing into December. Oh, your first Kearsley. Oh, loving it so far. Good. I had her on the channel. I can't remember if you stopped by when I had her, but I had an interview with her and Vanessa Riley about historical fiction and a little bit about romance, but mostly about historical stuff and home and the idea of home. It was really good. So, Charles dropping in for a little sprinting, writing about false dawn. Got to use the word somniferous. I don't think I know that word. Somnambulant, yes, but not somniferous. Nice. I wrote about 20K in the last 10 days of November. Yeah. So you may need a stretch. You may need, instead of a sprint, to do a bit of a stretch. Somniferous sounds good right now. Oh no, missed that. I'll have to find it later. Oh yeah. It's called Home and Historical Fiction. It's like 5 or 6 videos ago on my channel. So yeah, it was good. We had a good chat. Yeah. So I got, as I said, part of my post done. I need to pick it up again soon. And it's celebrating Libro. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I did visit Libro and I visited their handles on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know if other people have a different way to do this, but I looked them up and then you automatically see how many notifications you have on your Twitter and Instagram. And I was like, I'm not gonna check those. I'm not gonna check those. I'm not gonna check those. And normally every time I see a notification, I look at it, and this time I did not. So they're just hanging out there tempting me while I'm here on a sprint. So yeah, see, good word. Good word. Okay, 1 o'clock. Do we have two? I think we have 2 more sprints in us. What you guys got coming up for the new year? Anyone have any fun plans for their channel or their writing? I'm doing a AuthorTube Secret Santa project, which I'm excited about, and helping with a writer's retreat. Very excited about. These are like secret plans. And I've got some buddy reads this month, which I'm plowing through. Segu by Maurice Condé is like a historical epic that takes place in West Africa, and it's good so far. Just taking that one pretty slow. I'm supposed to be reading it with Bria, but I haven't heard much from her. I think she's just pretty busy. So I'm just in her comments kind of bugging her and hoping that she's picked it up. What else am I reading? I'm still reading a couple of my nonfiction November reads. What Would Jane Say About Jane Addams and City Planning? I've picked up another nonfiction, Mediocre. I finally got a paperback copy from a local bookstore. That should be good. As well as Scythe. I finally picked up the Scythe series after like letting go of ACOTAR. If anyone's read it and has opinions, let me know. And what's the third one? Just because I don't have a brain at this point in time. Res Rules. So I'm still listening to Res Rules by Clarence Louis for Indigathon. So that is my audiobook of the moment. Ooh, Devin says they're going to be traveling for part of December. So am I, but it's not very extensive travel. Where are you headed? I'll ask here. I'm just driving down to California. One day of travel. Not bad. But we've got the 90s Kids tag. We've got the karaoke tag coming up. I wanted to do like a planning session with some folks online. But I don't have a group, so I may just end up like, I don't know, making a video or sprinting to do that. I do have the book club this month. We're going to be reading The Library book by Susan Orlean, which I've heard great things about, but I have not yet started. I want to get some of the 2 currently reading off of my plate before I start another book. So, a mountain resort. Ooh, that means you're probably going to be in some snow. I like it. Shannon says, something came up. No worries. Thank you for doing these sprints. Catch you later. Okay. Happy snack barring. And Devin says, it's been too long since my last trip. I hear ya. I just went on a trip in October, and it had been like 3 years since the last time I got on a plane. So that was nice. It just felt like, dare I say normal? No, not like normal, but it felt freeing, I guess. Yeah, but that's enough of plans and stuff to look forward to. Hopefully that gives you a little light at the end of the tunnel. I already told you what my look forward to for today is, which is that I'm going to a candle store after this. If you guys are treating yourself to anything, here, I'll put that up as a banner. How about that? And then we can go sprint again. Oh, I can't do that at the same time. That makes sense. And it is 1:04, so we'll just do 05. Another 20 minutes. 25. Everybody ready? On your marks, get set, sprint to that mountain resort. We'll be right with you. All right, I'll go on mute and talk to you in 20 minutes. I'm going to work on that post. Continue. And if you want to drop your blog post, Jenny, please do. And we're back. I almost missed it. I was getting involved with some instructions someone gave me. All right. So we've got people here. How did you do on your sprint number 3? I was just putting up another Yola tweet with a vendor called Cloud Forest. If anyone knows Cloud Forest chocolate, they're amazing. I got my post done. Woohoo! Celebrate, celebrate. What did y'all get up to? Try to find their name on Twitter because I couldn't find them before. Maybe they're not on there. Oh, gem of books. Read 10 pages. Woo! All right. I read this morning. I commented on someone else's feed. I can't remember who it was. They had a vlog and they were going through the books a little bit at a time, because if you read 5 books at once, how are you actually reading 5 books at once? And that was the first time I'd ever seen someone do the same thing. Like, you have 5 books, and I have a messy stack on my Instagram. What that means is that I read a chapter, and I okay, put it down, pick up another book, read a chapter, think about it, put it down. Sometimes they do that first thing in the morning, but most often it's at 11 or 12 nowadays, because I get all this digital online stuff done first, and my brain is I don't know, relatable much. So, I don't think Cloud Forest is on Twitter. Well, okay, that's fine. Cloud Forest chocolate. Spell it right. And they have drinking chocolate, and they have chocolate chip cookies, and I'm very excited for this. Do-do-do. Sweet. What about anybody else? Can you tear your attention away? Are you sprinting so hard you don't even know? Obviously, that's what's happening, right? Or people have just left their computers on and walked off, which is a kind thought. There's more stuff going on. I can't look out right now. I'm looking at the notifications. Gotta look away. Okay, 1:30. Time for one more sprint. I've been on the computer. I've been doing stuff. Are we gonna try to write? Oh, I might try to write for my last sprint. Let's think what to write about. Earlier, besides the kitchen stuff I was working on, I was writing Christmas cards and Patreon postcards. And that was fun. So did that get me in the shape to do anything else, I wonder? I think what I'll do for the last bit is planning stuff, because this, okay, so this looks organized, but then this stuff at the bottom here is the mess that is January. So I've got room, at least. I saved 40 pages of room. Unfortunately, I'm not going to use all of it, but I need to figure out how I'm going to go into the new year so that I feel ready. Taya says, I'm just useless at the moment. No, you're not. You're just shifting gears. It's okay. It's okay. We're here for it. Here for you. Michaela says, I don't know how many pages. I read 20 minutes. 20 minutes of it. There you go. There you go. Um, are people reading mostly fiction for December? I've got, again, a mix. I looked at my stats on Storygraph. Does anyone use Storygraph? And I was surprised to see that my nonfiction chunk was only 27%, even after November. So I thought it was higher. I'll have to check that I've entered all the stuff in, because sometimes I put it in the planner and don't put it in the app. Multiple places. But 27, that's not even a third. No, I think it's because I just clip through fiction faster, but the nonfiction leaves more of an impression. That's probably the outsized impression. That's the outsized impression theory, she said with authority. Gemma Book says, love Storygraph. Awesome. Yeah. The only things I go back to Goodreads for is to follow someone, put a book on a to read shelf, or I don't know. I don't leave reviews and I don't add books there anymore because I hate it. So yay, Storygraph. Yeah. I'm still getting used to the search things, because the tags, some of the stuff you can do on Goodreads, you can't do on Storygraph, and I'm finding my way around how to do it. You just need to like find the workarounds. Just learning your craft, right? So, okay, 1:32. We're gonna do one more sprint. We're gonna make it 15 minutes because I want to have some chat at the end. So 1:35 to 50. How about that? Y'all on board with that? That is me with my extra keyboard banging it on the table, because no matter what I'm eating, I always get crumbs in there. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Oh, and it didn't take it. 35 to 50. All right. So we got 2 minutes. And this will be our last sprint, sprint number 4. I don't think I've been this on task before, which is great. It's good because we have a balance on this channel. We have some fun times like karaoke last night and the 90s tag coming up on next Friday, the 10th. And then we have serious times and we're talking about serious subjects and being on task. So don't you forget it. All right, we've got people decompressing and we've got people reading in the chat, which is great. I'm going to be falling back on the planner, and I wish I had some sort of camera, that would do like an overhead view. I could probably figure out how to do that, but it means that I have not done a bullet journal video, but I think that'd be fun. I like watching other people's. So if you've got a workaround, here, I'll put that in a banner. If you've got a workaround, here we go. I'm asking for help. Bullet journal, Bujo Spread. Let me know. Hit me up. Otherwise, we will start sprinting and go for 15 minutes and have a little brouhaha at the end. But this way, I think it'll give me a little focus for the new year and the next few videos, which be nice. I like that feeling. Okay, we'll see you in 15 minutes. And I'm gonna pop in a little early. Nope, it's 1:50. Cool. So we're at the end here. Let me turn off the sprinting tape. And ta-da! Oh, I know. I need to make this a scroller. There we go. How do we do? How do we do? We got Nikki dropping in. Hello, Nikki. She was just streaming, and Devin saw that I was streaming, so we thought we'd come to your stream since mine just ended. Very cool. Nice to see you. Beth Ann also popped in and asked, what the heck is a Bujo Spread? Just hopped on. And Bujo is short for bullet journal, and it's just another way of people talking about their organization systems and planning systems and such. You know, there's the weekly spread. It's just a bunch of chicken scratch, but occasionally I do, like, I don't know, get organized and have, well, there's notes for videos. And I like it when people do videos planning stuff out and showing how they space stuff, and, like, I don't know, some of it's just aesthetics, which can get on my nerves, but a lot of it is thinking through things intentionally, and I like that part. So, yeah, so that's what a bullet journal spread is. And people do it looking down on their work so they can show their two hands working, and so they have some sort of camera set up, whereas I have a laptop, and so I'm not sure how I would move it, and I have a phone which has like no memory space, so I can't like leave it on for half an hour for a video. So that's why I was asking for help if anyone had a workaround. But yeah. Barrett says, thank you, Devin. Don't deserve you, my friend. Oh, because when Devin dropped in, they put up the link to Barrett's stream later today. He's interviewing. Do you want to drop a name? I don't remember who. Is it Avery Waters, or is that past already? You have so many great interviews that the names kind of whoosh, but I try to show up. So the cookie is gone. The tea is almost gone. We're getting there. Oh, Mr. Howdy Howdy is definitely late. You're here for the last 8 minutes, John. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We did 4 sprints today. 3 20s and a 15. So I feel like I was very focused. Oh, right. Okay. Avery Waters has already gone. Jenna O'Malley is the guest tonight. And for anyone interested, if you go back in the chat, Barrett streamed tonight. Devin is the curator de streams and always has the list. So, yay. And I just wanted to say Adele was Barrett's bright spot yesterday. This is obvious. It's nothing to do with me. I did not go into detail about the karaoke stream, even though I think Justiva was here for a hot second, and I didn't want to sidetrack us because I had a lot to focus on today. But yeah, lots of productivity. John saying he pulled weeds today. Excellent. It was super cold here a while ago, and then it's been like 50s and nice and sunny. And so I'm like, I need to go out and take advantage of it. I'm sorry, Seasons of Love and Journey to the Past. Oh, right. The ones where you started writing the lyrics in because they are so near and dear to your heart in the chat. That is true. That was a moment. I liked that a lot. Anastasia, man. Fox and musicals. Who knew? Who knew? I don't even know who the composer is on that one. Mendez? It's ringing a bell. But anyway, here we are. The last comment I was going to pop up, oh, John says it's in the 70s, was, okay, I've lost it now, so I'll just pop it in again, was our friend Amrita by the book. I put it out on Twitter. Some other folks have put it out on Instagram, but I don't update Instagram, so I don't have the ability to put a link in a story. I haven't found a workaround for that either. So this is where we are. Here's the link in the chat. She's been fighting cancer for the past several months and absent from YouTube, but behind the scenes, we've been chatting here and there when she's up and available. And she has like $33,000 to work through in terms of paying for care where she is in India. So if you can contribute anything, please do. We love Amrita. She's great. Her channel is great. Her views are great. She's a fabulous person and has helped all of us grow on BookTube. So there we go. Yay! I love seeing other people I know who have donated, because this is our community and we're caring and sharing, even across the miles. So there we go. That is it for today. It is 2 o'clock here in the 50s and sunny. So I'm going to go out and treat myself to a candle because I am running very low and that's needed in the apartment at this point. I hope you guys do well on your writing goals. It is Friday, so enjoy your weekend. Check out Barrett's interview with Jenna O'Malley. Mr. O'Malley, that's a reference to Good Morning Vietnam. I won't torture you with it in the interview, but I had to put it out there because this is my channel. So if you're here or if you've waited this long or just popped in, like, subscribe if you will, and I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for being here, and happy rest of December. There we go. Bye, everybody.